A national day of mourning today as the country prepares to say goodbye to President George H.W. Bush. Right now, the president's body is lying in the Capitol Rotunda right there, a live look inside. Later this morning, he will be moved to the National Cathedral for a state funeral.
Thousands are expected to attend. Michelle Fisher is here in studio with the very latest. Michelle?
Well, Chris and Kate, visitors will be able to visit Bush's casket for just 2 more hours up until 7 this morning. That's when the former president's body will be moved to the National Cathedral for his funeral service, which is set for 11. To turn out for the funeral of former President George Herbert Walker Bush. All of the living presidents are expected to attend his service this morning, including President Trump, who met with the Bush family yesterday.
Why isn't the president giving the eulogy? And it's because we have a unique circumstance here. My brother was president.
President George W. Bush reminisced on his last time speaking at the National Cathedral. Just 3 days after September 11th, his father was in the front row.
The emotions were unbelievably high. I got through the speech, and I sat down in the pew there, and I felt his hand as my dad. It was very, very comforting, and the emotions of it are still with me.
Yesterday, the Bush family made a surprise visit to the U.S. Capitol, greeting some of the mourners who visited to pay their respects.
It was more rewarding for me to be able to hug people who were actually grieving and crying and to be able to share, I don't know, the strength that I know that I get from being able to celebrate a life that's so well lived.
Earlier in the day, former Senate Majority Leader Bob Dole was helped to his feet to stand and salute his fellow World War II veteran. Governor Baker will be traveling to D.C. this morning to attend the funeral. After the service, President Bush's body will be flown home to Houston, Texas. He'll be buried there tomorrow next to his wife, Barbara. Chris?